Hey guys, it's Mr. Thibodeau. So pretty easy stuff for you here today. I don't have the most to say about a lot of this. I will point out these sort of triangle patterns here were really instrumental for because it's really difficult to attack from one side because you could be hit from a lot of other sides. Flat surfaces, if you attack, they can only defend from here. But when there's all these triangles, a lot of different people had options to attack. So if you were trying to hit this wall, these guys could hit you, these guys could hit you, and you could even be hit from some guys over here. That's just kind of a fort design thing. Benedict Arnold, we'll hear more about him. The book doesn't give him enough credit, ironically, because it talks about how he didn't think he got enough credit. But it also doesn't mention the fact that the reason he eventually betrays America for the British is because of his love interest, who he was in love with. Ended up being a thing where she convinced him to back the British instead of the Americans. Battle over Bunker Hill, which is really Breed's Hill. This really just shows terrain. And as much as I was had a whole thing where I was like, oh, I'll talk to you about terrain and high ground and how important it is. But then the book does a good job right here. So, yeah, just read through that. The Hessians are going to be a really important deal. The Headless Horseman is supposed to be a Hessian left over from these times. If you're into Halloween things. We see kind of the colonists tried to make peace at this point, but the king would have none of it, which would go poorly for him. Interesting printing press stuff that we see here. Relatively forward. Thomas Paine is very interesting. Very anti-religious, by the way. Thomas Paine did not believe in any of the religions. He wasn't even a deist like the others. Really was not a fan. And saw it as a way of so one of our founding fathers, very anti-religious. Most of our founding fathers were actually not very religious, by the way, contrary to what a lot of people are saying today. Thomas Jefferson in particular really was skeptical of religion, especially organized religion. Really great quotes that he has about some of that stuff, but he believed in things. They just were not. He didn't believe in a church should be in charge. He felt that was going to be an issue. Declaration of Independence is super important. You're going to see some more of that here soon. Unalienable rights. These are taken basically directly from John Locke, which of course it says. So again, not a lot that I need to be telling you about. Yeah, the book does a pretty good job here. Definitely read through these things. Okay, they're very important here. And that's it. So I have a bunch of stuff to say about what happens next, but for this first part, there's not a lot for me to say. So this is actually going to be one of the quickest videos you're going to get from me. Probably the quickest. Anyway, peace.